Good morning and welcome to the 2021 District A12 Lions Virtual Convention. I am immediate past District Governor Jamie Jones, and I'll be one of the hosts for this morning. I'd like to hereby call the closing ceremonies to order. This being the continuance of our opening ceremonies last evening, in which protocol was established, it is indeed my pleasure to introduce your District Governor, Peter Shelswell, from the Oro District Lions Club. There is no doubt that this past year has been difficult for everyone. However, I truly believe that better days are nearer than we think, and we will be meeting in person again soon. Perhaps no one was looking more forward to the current Lions year than Governor Peter. I know that his hope was to visit your club, meet Lions in person, and celebrate at the annual district convention. It is fitting that our convention theme is serving through adversity. We've been forced to conduct online cabinet meetings, Zoom zone advisory meetings, and other virtual presentations. For this, Governor Peter, we are truly sorry for you being cheated out of some of the joys of serving as our leader. The convention committee has been working hard to try to make today and last evening a meaningful simile of our annual tradition. Thank you, District Governor Peter, for serving through adversity. Lions and Lions family, it is again my honor to introduce District Governor Peter Shelswell.
Thanks for the kind intro, immediate past District Governor Jamie, and a special thanks to everyone that contributed last evening. It was special for me, and hopefully everyone got something out of it. Congratulations to those that have let their names stand and hopefully are passing through the voting process as we speak. I have to say that past District Governor Chris Lewis is looking down and saying he's very proud of the leaders that he has developed in our district, and that was very evident with the names that were put forward for next year's executive. So a great thank you from me, and also a thank you from John for stepping up and leading our district in the years coming forward. Our international speaker is past International Director Art Woods. And I want to lay a little groundwork as to why I've asked Art to join in with us. Realizing very early on in the year that we were going to have issues with raising funds for a governor's project, that I thought the easiest thing for us to do and take advantage of the grant monies that is available through 2020 is to simply raise $6,500 across our district. And that in turn would put us in shape for a $5,000 US grant from LCI to go towards our governor's project, which is our centennial. Recognizing 100 years of Lionism in Canada, as well as recognizing in each of our individual areas, cities, towns, townships, recognizing the work of all of our Lions that we've carried out over the years. In watching the memorial service this morning, and thanks again to past District Governor Jim Hiltz and to immediate past District Governor Jamie for putting that together. Very moving. And when you look at the names, and each one out,
Governor Peter seems to be having technical issues. We've lost him a couple times this week on Zoom meetings, so we'll give him a moment to perhaps rejoin. We'll give him 20 seconds or so. If not, we will jump forward to our next service recognition with Second Vice District Governor Sheila Webb, if he doesn't arrive. So stand by. So I think we'll proceed with the service recognition presented by Second Vice District Governor Sheila Webb. And when Governor Peter rejoins, we will resume his comments. So Second Vice District Governor Sheila Webb.
Good morning. I'm pleased to be able to acknowledge milestone Chevron awards to the recipients in our district of 25 years and then every 5 years after. When I was looking at the list, I was so surprised to see how many long-serving Lions that we actually do have. Normally, these would have been presented in person during the governor's visit, but that has also been a COVID challenge. So thank you to the following Lions for your years of service. So starting at 25 years, we have Tim Crow from the Elmvale Lions Club, Brian Harper from the Port McNicoll Lions Club, Brian Johnston from the Coldwater Lions Club, Peter McCaig from the Alliston Lions Club, Elvis Ray Spurl from Tottenham Lions Club, and Oli Wozniak from the Bracebridge Lions Club. 30 years of service. We have Jim Bartley from the Alliston Lions Club, Kenneth Caddo from the Coldwater Lions Club, past District Governor Kathy Doe from the Gravenhurst Lions Club, Alan Gilchrist from the Oro Lions Club, John Larson from Sundridge, Patrick Luck from Oro, Brian McGill from Elmvale, Mike McGill from Elmvale, Eric O'Brien from Oro, Governor Peter Shelswell from Oro, Dan Beach from Windermere, Bruce Wiggins from Oro, and Marion Wilson from Dorset Lions. 35 years of service. Raymond Carrier from Victoria Harbour, Tony Cleary from Midland, Evelyn Cox from Sundridge, Tom Fisher from Port McNicoll, Joan Jay from Thornton, Barry Janes from Bond Head, James Edwin Myers from Barrie, Winnie Stabilo from Sundridge, and William Vernon from Bond Head, all 35 years. 40 years of service. Don Forbes from the Oro Lions Club, William Johnson from the Dorset Lions Club, Terrence Johnson from the MacTier Lions Club, and past District Governor Ruth Roberts from Victoria Harbour Lions Club. 45 years. Now this one's actually special because of these 45-year members, 5 of them are actually charter members. So we have Ann Bell from the Angus Lions Club, Edwin Campbell, a charter member of the Peninsula Lions Club, Robert Carlton from the Stainer Lions Club, Cooler Conway from the charter member from Peninsula Lions Club, Marvin Cox from the Sundridge Lions Club, Bob Crowder, a charter member of the Peninsula Lions Club, Brian Jean-Marie, a charter member of Peninsula Lions Club, and Dennis Jean-Marie from charter member from Peninsula, Morley Merchant from the Coldwater Lions Club, Turner Montpetit from Sundridge Lions Club, and Jack Wollaston from the South River Lions Club. 50 years of service. Amazing that we have a Lion 50 years of service, and that is Morley Stephen from the Port Carling Lions Club. But even more special, 60 years of service. Congratulations, Ken Ing from the Gravenhurst Lions Club.
Thank you, Second Vice District Governor Lion Sheila. And before we allow District Governor Peter to resume with his comments, I believe PDG Ruth has a special graphic presentation for our governor. Ruth, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm just having a bit of a challenge right now. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Can you see that now?
Yes, no convention would be complete without somebody wearing the crown from Plenty Township. And we know that Governor Peter, you would have done a great job in person, but I'm sure at some point this weekend you would have worn the crown.
Okay, thank you, Lion Sheila and Lion Ruth. So without further ado, we'll turn it back to, for his continuance, Governor Peter.
I hate to say this, but it looks like we lost Peter again. 1 second. I think he's going to have to log back in again because I've lost him.
Okay, so we are going to continue with the program, and it is my pleasure to call on past District Governor Jim Hilt to introduce our guest.
And Jim should be available to speak now. Jim, if you could unmute yourself.
Okay, I am unmuted, I hope. Yes,
We can hear you.
okay, thank you. Frustrating, I love computers. Lions family, it is indeed a pleasure to introduce our international guest, Lion Art Woods. Good morning, Art. A check at the LCI website will tell you that PID Art was elected to a 2-year term in July 2001 in Indianapolis. It will also inform you that Art has been a member of the Elmira Lions Club since 1972 and has been awarded 3 International President Awards, an International Leadership Award, and the prestigious Ambassador of Goodwill Award. He is a Judge Brian Stevenson Fellow and a Melvin Jones Fellow. Professionally, Lion Art was called to the bar in 1971. And as a lawyer, he has served as a volunteer legal counsel to the Lions Foundation of Canada, Lions Quest Canada, and Lions Camp Kirk. And to that impressive resume, I will now add what I know about Lion Art. In the 18 years since I have known Lion Art, he has been a mentor to countless district governors, including past Governor Kathy, and of course myself. A strong believer that clubs should incorporate. He has helped many clubs work their way through that challenge. And as a member of the International Advisory Committee, he has provided guidance to numerous MDA committees, including Research and Long Range Planning Committee, during my years as chairs. Visitors to the Memorial Forest annual dedication in Breslau have an opportunity to see Lion Art's devotion to our departed lions. Attendees at any MDA convention will also know the memorial service is Art's domain. Along with our past Governor Kathy, he was a key member of MDA's governor-elect training for at least 2 years that I'm aware of. It's very fitting that PID Art is our guest speaker because he is no stranger to District A12. He was also the guest at our charter night for the Tiny Township Lions. For sure, I believe Art really wants to be an A12 Lion. After all, he is a property owner in Parry Sound. Lions, Lioness, and Leos, please give our friend PID Art a warm A12 welcome.
Go ahead, Art.
I'm glad I am a lion, and here's some reasons why. No job's too big, no job's too small for a Lions Club to try. We sponsor minor baseball teams and help the Boy Scouts too. We work to make our community a better place for you. And somewhere there's a needy family whose heart was full of despair has found that life's worth living because we Lions care. We build arenas, halls, and pools, and trails for walking too. We help to keep the roadsides clean and plant young trees for you. This Lionism reaches out to lands beyond the sea. Yes, in every corner of the world, we serve humanity. I think we've made our place on earth, and perhaps in heaven too, for God looks down with loving care. He knows the good we do. Yes, I'm glad I am a lion, and it's important so to me. This world is now for sure a better place to be. Thank you, Pastor Governor Jim, for those kind remarks. I'm always helpful and I'm thankful, and I'm always appreciative of people who throw in some personal anecdotes rather than concentrating on all the stuff from history. Thank you, Jim. Next, congratulations to Governor Peter. Serving through adversity indeed has been a real challenge. And as mentioned earlier, we feel badly that you were not able to enjoy all the aspects of being a governor, but you held that post well, you held your head high, and you carried A12 through a most difficult year. Thank you, Peter. Thank you also to Lions Denise and Jamie for organizing this virtual convention. I'm sure you had many people helping. I know it's very difficult. Like Jim Helt said, and I am the same boat. I consider myself basically computer illiterate and hopefully plan to stay that way. But we are all being dragged into it, whether we like it or not. Thank you both so much. And I would like to say thank you to the leadership in A12 over the years. You have a great history of outstanding leaders. And I know some of that we can thank the late Chris Lewis for, but other leaders as well. I can't go into mentioning many that I've gotten to know since I was governor way back in 86, 87, but I must mention MDA Treasurer Dave Hewitt. I don't know whether Dave's on board or not, but I can't believe anybody would want to do or to act as treasurer for 5 years and then be foolish enough to be engaged for a second term. Dave does a great job. Thank you so much, Dave. It is my honor always to bring greetings and congratulations from Lions Clubs International. As a past director, that is my privilege, and I certainly am proud and pleased to represent Lions International. I know I was not your first choice for a speaker, but in these times of that where we must go virtual, I'm very happy to fill in. And I must commend you too, as Jim mentioned in the introduction, memorial services are near and dear to me, and I congratulate you on having one. I think that's a very important part of our endeavors, that we honor and remember those who have gone before us. Thank you for doing that, especially IPDG James and PDG Jim. As alluded to by the district governor while he was speaking, Lions 2020, 100 years of service in Canada, is a big deal for me. I love it because it is Canadian. My experience over the last 20 years since I came off the board is to realize and understand that so many of our programs emanate from south of the border, and that's fine. That's where our head office is. Campaign 100 obviously is a prime example of that. But Lions 2020 is truly Canadian. And I have my good friend Leo here with me, exemplifying, and my banner behind me, that this is a big deal for us here in Canada. I said 2 years ago that I was really excited to be Canadian co-chair of this celebration, and I still am, because it's something that we in Canada can do on our own. And we all recall, of course, that Canadian Lionism started in Windsor, Ontario, Canada in 1920. And whenever you hear someone from A1 or Windsor, they're always reminding us of that. But that's great. That's where Lionism gained a foothold. So our celebration started on July 1, 2019, and will end this June 30 of 2021. Our governor, your governor, referred to the matching grant program, and I'm very excited to learn from him that you're very close to qualifying for a matching grant. It's really, really been fun and enjoyable for me to write out these checks. The Lions International gave me the honor of sending me the money to be able to do this, and we simply have to monitor each district that each has a matching sum of money on hand to carry out a centennial project of some sort. So I'm looking forward to writing out that check for $6,500 Canadian to your district shortly. Of course, one of our main goals, as suggested by Judge Brian Stevenson 2 years ago, was to plant over 100,000 trees across Canada for our 100 years of service. We now have surpassed that. It's hard to keep track of them, but we know we're well over 100,000 and heading well beyond. Thank you all who have become involved in that. And it's not too late. This spring would be a perfect time. And as the governor mentioned too, we've been encouraging each club, each community, each district to have some kind of a centennial project whereby your community is recognized as a Lions Club for something you've done during this centennial term. It can be as simple and easy as a bench along a trail or in the park, or it can be as big and grand as developing a whole park or a whole trail system. Whatever works for you, but something that can identify you as a Lions Club during your centennial year. And of course, we have golf shirts available. I've chosen to wear mine today. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but anyway, I have on the gray one. It's also available in green, and if you order 12 or more, you get your club name on the sleeve. I've sold hundreds of these across Canada. I'm still taking orders. Your governor and your past governor have the order forms. Everybody who has received them has been very, very happy with them. And I think it's a really, really great memento for our centennial. And of course, centennial pins were available and continue to be available. Your district acquired an appropriate number. In conclusion, I simply say, if you haven't done so already, let's all celebrate. Let's all celebrate Lions 2020, 100 years of service through Lionism in Canada. In conclusion, thank you for the invitation to join with you this weekend, however briefly, and simply have a good remainder of your convention. Thank you.
Thank you, PID Art. I'm going to call upon Region Chair Denise for any questions for our international guest.
Good morning, PID Art. How are you this morning?
Just great.
Wonderful. So it's not necessarily a question, but one of our attendees, Jocelyn, is it admiring a pin and questioned, is it a TML pin?
muted again. There we are. I see Kathy Dose has a message on as well. Thank you, Kathy, for saying hello. Kathy and I go back a long, long way. Sorry, can you explain the question again?
She was just inquiring if one of the pins you are wearing is a TML pin.
I'm sure it's an acronym for Toronto Maple Leafs, so.
No, for sure. These are the centennial pins for Lions International, but I just love them. I've always put them on my shirt.
Lovely. I do have one other question from past District Governor Jamie. What is the most meaningful service project that you've ever done as a Lion?
Oh my goodness. I must brag about my club for a moment when I answer this question. My club has supported my crazy, wild ideas for almost 50 years now. And over those years, I've had the pleasure of starting some community recreational trails, which we've expanded year by year by year. I was chairman of our first community hall project. We still operate our community hall, but I guess the memorial forest at Breslau, which we then started one in Elmira, and I know there are at least 25 now started across Canada. That without a doubt is my fondest memory, and I'm proud to brag about it. What the heck? 3,252 trees out at Breslau, 656 here in Elmira, and thousands across Canada in other memorial forests.
Wonderful, thank you. One more question. In these times, how do you stay so positive?
That's an extremely difficult question for me, and I can get sentimental. Many of you know that my wife passed away last fall, so it has been a difficult year for me because of that and because of COVID. My good friends to Lionism, my son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter, have carried me through these tough times. And I guess my involvement with Lionism is still strong, and probably a combination of those three factors has carried me on. And I'm more positive recently that by the 24th of May and by the 1st of June, 1st of July, things will be improving. I did not feel that way a couple of months ago, but I'm feeling more positive now. I do have my one shot, by the way. An old guy like me, of course, was on the early hit list, and I was pleased to get it.
Excellent, great to hear. I'm not seeing any more questions other than some comments. It's great to see and hear from you. So if there's nothing further, I will turn this back over to District Governor Peter.
Thank you, Denise. And thank you very much, Art. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash on me again in the middle of this. But Art, I want to go on record to say you were my first choice. You are a man that speaks from the heart. And we speak from the heart in A12. Near and dear to me is the tree planting. And I look back over the years, there was a term, 2 years I spent as environment chair for the district. In our district conventions back then, we did in fact plant a memorial tree at the host town or community. And I so look forward to doing that. And it's something that has stuck with me. And when this idea came up for 2020 and planting trees and getting recognition in your community. I was all on board for that. So I thank you very much for that. I thank you for joining with us today. It is typical of our district to make a donation to a charity of your choice. You have chosen the Lions Foundation of Canada with the funds to be directed to the Dimmer Fund. And I wonder if you would take a second or two to explain to our audience what the Dimmer Fund is and what it means to you.
My pleasure. First of all, thank you for clarifying that I was your first choice. I must get after Lion Tom Gordon. He obviously was pulling my leg when he told me I was fourth choice. Anyway, thank you so much. The Dimer Fund, as it is appropriately called, I started a number of years ago after I came off the board and was a recipient of many nominal gifts. I started asking for checks payable to the Lions Foundation of Canada, and I had another name for the fund at that time, but a dog by the name of Dime came into our family 6 years ago. He was a reject from LFC because of perhaps some medical reasons down the road, and I gave him as a gift to my granddaughter. And he's an integral part of our whole family. He's a beautiful golden lab, just gorgeous. Anyway, I named the fund then after him, the Dimer Fund, and memorials in memory of my late wife were added to that fund as well. And from that fund, I periodically acquire enough money to buy a dog from LSC, sponsor a dog for a different program. And I'm now up to 4 dogs and heading for my 5th. So thank you for your contribution very much.
Thanks again, Art. Thank you very much for attending.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to call on past District Governor Randy Hargrave for the results of the environmental contest, environmental photo contest.
Okay, thank you, Lion Jamie. So the environmental photo contest for A12, I'd like to thank again past Zone Chair Jim Rice for his legwork to get the contest out to the district. And I'd like to thank past District Governor, immediate past District Governor Jamie for all the technical work he did to help me get things set up. So thank you, those 2 Lions. We had 15 pictures submitted, and we had 49 Lions vote for those pictures. The winning pictures will move on to the MDA Environment Photo Contest, which will take place in May once all the district conventions around MDA are finished. So we had a tie for second place. Rudy Hopkins of the Georgian Bay Leos with a picture of the shoreline, and John Smeets from Killarney with his picture of the heron had this same amount of votes for second place. And the winning picture is the pond reflection by David Bones of the Killarney Lions Club. So as I said, these pictures will move on to the MDA photo contest. So I thank everyone for voting and for submitting pictures. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, past District Governor Randy. Now we will move on to a presentation by Region Chair Jerry Ribideau.
Just going through that, we've got 2 Jerry Ribideau, so I'm trying to figure out which one.
With the real Jerry Ribideau, please unmute yourself.
Okay.
Do you have me?
Yes, we do.
Start my video. Okay, I made it. All right, good morning, Lions. It's my pleasure on behalf of the district officers for Governor Peter and Deborah. And I know it's been a very difficult year, and you've been moving through, just getting everything completed that you can, and working through the technology like the rest of us. So what I would like to present to you is, on behalf of the district officers, the Lions and from the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides, a Judge Brian Stevens progressive membership. I hope everybody can see that. All righty. And we have some bling for you. Bling for you. Hang on. All right. And of course, it would not be fitting if we didn't do something for our partners in service, because we know that's where our help comes from, and some of our questions. So I have here to present from the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides for Deborah as a life membership. Right. Thank you very much for your help this year, and have a good day too. And I pass that back to past District Governor Jamie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Regent Chair Jerry. And now what everybody has been waiting for is our district election results. I will call upon past District Governor Nancy Watt-Durant.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted. Yes, okay. Well, there have been a few elections lately that were a challenge, and this year certainly was no different. I think we've all become an awful lot smarter dealing with electronics than we were at this time last year. We're happy to report that most clubs fulfilled the requirements regarding timelines, dues payments, naming voting delegates. Region 8 had 14 certified delegates from 6 clubs. Region 21 had 28 from 15 clubs. And Region 36, you have to be very, very proud of yourself. You had 36 from 30 clubs. And we had 23 past international officers certified, for a total of 95 possible ballots being cast. We had a really good turnout this year. 42 ballots were cast compared to 59 for last year, and that's 75.8% of the delegates voted. So congratulations and thank you. The election results are as follows. Zone 8 North chairperson was Jason Fitzgerald. There was a tie vote, so the position remains vacant, and the district governor-elect will have to appoint a lion to fill that position. Zone 8 South chairperson, Allison Stumpto. Region 8 chairperson, Claire Weston. Zone 21 North chairperson, Cliff Cookman. Zone 21 East chairperson, Stacy O'Hare. Region 21 chairperson, Mike Gyrey. Zone 36 East chairperson, Zach Day. Zone 36 West chairperson, Kelly McNamara. Region 36 chairperson, Denise Naughton. We're all holding our breath now. I know these people are. Second Vice District Governor, Jerry Rebedew. First Vice District Governor, Sheila Webb. And District Governor, John Jackson. Congratulations to our 2020-21 Cabinet Officers-elect. You have our absolute best wishes for a successful year, and our thanks for taking up the challenge. Now here's where we're going to have some technical fun. I am making a motion that the report is accepted. However, I need a seconder. And to do that, because we're all muted, all you have to do is move your cursor, give your mouse a shake there, to the bottom of your screen, and you'll see 3 icons appear. The middle one says, raise your hand. So the first person to raise their hand, and that will be seen by past Governor Ruth, and she will announce who the seconder is.
Zone Chair Mike Gary.
Wouldn't you know? Thanks, Mike. Now we have to have a vote, and now everybody is going to have to follow the same procedure. Those in favor, get your cursor and your mouse busy and raise your hand.
And there's quite a few up already.
Okay. I guess I have to ask for those opposed to be technically correct.
All right, let me lower the hands first. Okay, vote if you oppose. And I think people are still voting for. Vote if you oppose. No hands up.
All right. Next, I'm making a motion that the ballots be destroyed, and I'll need a seconder for that. So first hand up.
Jim Hilt.
He would. Thanks, Jim. And again, those in favor, please raise your hand.
And, oh wow, yeah, there's quite a few up.
Okay. But we'll also give those who oppose it an opportunity to vote. We are a democracy.
Go ahead and vote for opposing. No hands.
Perfect. The motions are carried. Thank you very much. Running a successful election is a challenge every year, and it wouldn't happen without the assistance of a number of Lions. Our nominations chair again this year was past Governor Jim Hilt, ably assisted by past Region Chair John Squire and past Zone Chair Jim Rice in their respective regions, and past District Governor Maureen, who employs her magical computer skills and keeps Jim on the right track. In addition, PDG Jim is on the Elections Committee along with immediate past District Governor Jamie and me. We can certainly thank Jamie for making this electronic voting system work like a charm. He learned about it, set it up, monitored the Survey Monkey, and it worked perfectly. So thank you to all of these Lions who made our election work so well this year. So I'm happy to report everything else worked as expected with sending out the ballots and getting our candidates certified. We did have a few bad email addresses, but that happens all the time. We managed to sort them out in time so that every certified voting delegate received their electronic link in time, enabling them to vote. And of course, you heard last night we had a bunch of early birds, and Lion Jamie with his magical wand managed to invalidate those votes and get everybody set up so they could vote properly today within the times that were specified. We also owe the delegates our thanks for representing their clubs and taking the time to get involved in the new way of electing officers. Albeit this was the second year you've done it, and it does take getting used to. Thank you again, everyone. This report is respectfully submitted.
Thank you, past District Governor Nancy, for your diligent work again this year. So at this point, we're going to ask our host, PDG Ruth, to spotlight John and Janet Jackson, because I believe Lion Janet has a presentation to make to District Governor-elect John.
I'm just gonna take this one.
There's the new black jacket.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
It feels good. Looks better than a green jacket.
Okay,
Janet, Janet, what size did you get him?
I've been sworn to secrecy.
So because it will tighten up as the year goes on. Congratulations to you both. You make a great team, and it is a team. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Well, this has been an interesting last little while for me. I have received a 50-year certificate from the province of Ontario as a member of the Midland Lions Club. And I guess that means I'm about 45 years as a past district governor. So I'm really happy to be part of this ceremony. And I will now pass my gavel.
Right to left.
Hi, Lion John. It's an opportunity that I wanted to be here and wish you a great year. Looking forward to working with you. Hopefully not via Zoom, but if it is, it'll have to be, and we'll live with it and we'll make the best of it. Lion Bill?
Thank you, Dave.
Congratulations, Lion John. I wish you all the best in your year as governor, and pass on the gavel.
Here, Ken.
And I'd like to wish John the very best in your year. And I do hope that all goes well and we all stay safe until then, because we want to work for you as much as possible. Thank you very much, and I'll pass the gavel now.
Great to see my fellow past district governors. Would love to see them all in person, as well as the rest of you folks in A12, as soon as it is safe to do so. Anyway, Lion John, I hope you have a fabulous year, and we're all behind you. I'll now pass the gavel on to Lion Kathy.
Hi, John. It's so good to have the opportunity to be here tonight to pass the gavel. I wish you all the very best of luck next year. It's going to be a wonderful year, and you won't be able to believe how fast it goes. But if I can be of any service to you at all, please don't ever hesitate to contact. So best of luck.
Thanks, Kathy, for the gavel. And John, good luck, and we hope that you have a very successful year. And I'll pass the gavel forward.
Congratulations, Lion John. I know you're going to carry on the tradition of A12 being absolutely the best district in MDA, in fact, in all the world. John, I wish you the best of luck, and I'm looking forward to serving with you.
Black John, what an exciting time for you. We're pleased to see that you're here, that you're ready to go, going to have a wonderful year. You know that everybody here is behind you, wishes you success. And as Kathy has said, and others have said, we're here to help you. Anything we can do, we'll do it. Best of luck. And I will pass the gavel to Maureen.
Hi, John. I'm glad you're finally here. You're finally going to be governor. You've been heading that way for a long time, and I know you'll do a great job. I'll pass the gavel.
Thank you, past Governor Maureen. Lion John, it's going to be such a great year, and we sure hope that we can get together in person. As it's been said, this Zoom has been great, but it's over. So let's hope that you have an in-person, full-on visiting everybody, and I just know that you're going to have a fabulous time. So, and as we all know, it does go pretty quickly. So I will pass the gavel to Len 2.0.
You, Barb, and all the past district governors for all your service. I look forward to helping you, John, with a very successful year. I know that you will make an excellent governor, and I now pass the gavel to Lion Randy.
Thank you.
Lion Lynn, past District Governor-elect John, have a great time. I know you will enjoy it. I wish you well. May your roads be well traveled and your troubles light. I will now pass the gavel on.
Thank you, past Governor Randy. John, I wish you the best of luck for this coming year. I hope this all clears up soon so we can all get together and have a good Lions year. And I'll pass this over to past District Governor Jamie.
Thank you, past District Governor Brian. District Governor-elect John, we're so happy to see your growth. When I first met you, you were the district pin chair. It's been a pleasure to watch your journey in leadership, and we certainly look forward to your leadership next year. Passing the gavel to District Governor Peter.
John, congratulations. You're about 4 days away from being district governor-elect officially. We want to welcome you as the newest and greatest district governor of District A12. I can say that you will have my support, my wife Deborah's support for you and Janet. And by the way, it is a team. So that is you and Janet. So we wish you all the best in your upcoming year, and congratulations again. And this, by the way, is your official gavel.
Thank you all very much. You've really motivated me, and it's been a pleasure so far, and it will continue. Thank you. And
at this point, District Governor-elect John will call upon you for the introduction of the 2021-22 cabinet.
with pleasure. Good morning, everyone. I am truly thrilled to be chosen as District A12 governor. To follow the leaders that have come before me is a large task. One thing in common is our passion for Lionism. It is indeed an honor to follow Governor Peter. I'm wearing a tie this morning that was given to me by the family of Keith Gardner. Keith was a strong supporter of my efforts, and his journey in the district was cut short 4 years ago. And I'm wearing this tie in his honor. Going forward, the awesome project that I have chosen is dealing with the Bob Rumgo Camp for the Deaf, just outside of Perry Sound. There will be more details to follow about the project. With the support of my wife, Lion Janet, we will give our best effort. At this time, I would like to announce the incoming cabinet for the years 2021, 2022. Starting with our first Vice Governor, Sheila Webb, Tiny Township Lions. Second Vice, Jerry Rebedeau, Mville Lions. Region 8 Chair, Claire Weston, Stainer Lions. Region 21 Chair, Mike Gyrie, Bracebridge Lions. Region 36 Chair, Denise Naughton, Aurelia Lions. 8th South Zone Chair, Allison Stumpo, Alliston Lions. 21 West Chair, Jocko Spikeman, MacTier Lions. 21 East Chair, Stacy O'Hare, Fayetteville Lions. 21 North Chair, Cliff Cookman, Magneto Lions. 36 East Zone Chair, Zach Day, Barry South Lions. 36 West Zone Chair, Kelly McNamara, Tiny Township Lions. We will now add two pretty savvy gentlemen. Cabinet Secretary, past District Governor Jim Hill, Emsdale Lions. Cabinet Treasurer, past Zone Chair and current Treasurer John Squire, Stainer Lions. Along with an outstanding global action team of past District Governors Jamie Jones, Randy Hargrave, and Ruth Roberts, this is your cabinet. We are very fortunate to have an incoming president such as Douglas Alexander. He's a terrific human. His theme is service through the heart. My personal theme for the year is Lions serving through peace and adversity. As we all know, there is much work to be done concerning our three-legged stool. Let's attack it with great enthusiasm. Also want to thank the convention committee. You've done a tremendous job. Yours in Lionism, John Jackson. Thank you.
Lion Denise, before we conclude, I see a hand raised from past Council Chair Gord Walker. Would you like to speak?
Lion Gordon, you can go ahead and speak. Just remember to unmute yourself first, please.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be able to be part of this convention. I'm not sure how Sheila missed me, but I've been 54 years a Lion. I was governor in 1974-75 and held our first District 812 convention in Midland. And what a change this year from that first convention. But I've been so happy to be part of it. And congratulations to all the officers. Looking forward to a great year in Lionism. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gord.
Thank you, past Council Chair Gord. Your comments are very fitting for the conclusion of this virtual convention. Thank you, District Governor-elect John. Congratulations to all the 2021-22 District 812 officers and best wishes for a successful year. And thank you to the convention committee for your work behind the scenes in pulling this first ever virtual convention together. Closing ceremonies are hereby adjourned. Please stay safe until we meet again in person. Okay.
The lead there.